Hey everybody, it's 2098 here, and I am playing Dragon 2 again. So here it is.
Carver. Still as resentful as ever. Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. This statue. Wait, where did I get this statue? Best keep Isabella's books on the top shelf. Don't want to scar Sandal.
I don't think he think it's scarred, but whatever. Where floats your boat?
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sando. Ah, it's good to be important. Maker's breath. Put some clothes on, man.
Where? God. I can't even see it.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. What's this? Ah, Anders' manifesto. Again. Oh, I think I'll let Sandal empty that. I see Varric's taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
You should do something about your locks. They're remarkably easy to pick.
You know, if you need advice on how to lay low, I can give you some.
Being short would make for an excellent start, I suspect.
Keep that up, Syrah, and you can keep on hiding like a rank amateur.
What would you suggest, Varric? Cower in the shadows like a rat?
You could try wearing something that didn't scream, "I hate you all, I was a slave."
The markings would still show.
Really? Through anything? That's kinda cool.
I guess.
Though the lands suffer 1,000 wrongs, the Maker yet notices the smallest of deeds.
I'm so late. The Chamberlain is going to have my hide.
Oh, there's been so much trouble in Kirkwall of late.
The alienage is dirty.
You are Hawk, the Arashah. So tell me, did you kill them?
I don't know what you're talking...
I believe. If you are not responsible.
gates to the Canary. They do not like visitors.
All are forbidden. Except you.
Sirrah Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to me.
1,000 lives. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd root some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. It
Blondie, Sunshine, Daisy, Ravani. What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone by name except for me. Where's my nickname?
That's not true. There's Hawk and Bianca.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca is a crossbow. Don't change the subject.
Haven't thought of a good one yet. What do you think of Red?
Too common.
Well, when you think of one, let me know.
What do you need, love?
I'm Hawk.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates. Bless the board.
Andraste's grace be with you.
A rich Feynriel. Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I could go into business for myself. You must have pointers on that, don't you, Varric?
A business is like a puppy. Take your eyes off it, and soon there's shit all over your floor. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Kirkwall needs me.
If nothing else, you give this town respectability, my friend. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into.
All right, I'm just going to say it. Fenris, you need to present yourself better.
What are you talking about?
You're squatting in Hightown. I sympathize with your claims, but your neighbors have influence.
My claims?
To the estate. Rightfully stolen isn't exactly something I can forward to the Viscount. Be more discreet about... yourself.
I shall endeavor to exist with less offense.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has
I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
You can count on me.
Thanks. If I learn anything new...
Why do you always win?
Because this trinket... Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. A jigger of your finest whiskey. The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
That's generous of...
What's coin if not for...
You could save up to buy us...
There you go. Ruin. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
What do you mean, I'm all right?
You don't judge people. You're not a... If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met.
Drinking from their tabacane.
When you're dealing with this lot, see how you like dropping an inch in your arse and trying to lick you up.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Don't tell me these things. I might have to lock you up to keep them off you.
They're not so much interested in me as destroying my kind and all I represent. The Knight Commander is out of control. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Is that making it...
In the Fade. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear...
You...
I am. I have... You're at as much That's what I worry. What if your money and everything I've done to control this? I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
I won't...
Then come... This is your... One day. The...
Kunari don't never get sick.
Turn up your purses, Kurt.
You're selling the app?
We are. Limited district, limited contract. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
There's a lot riding on finding...
The members of our little fellowship expect privacy. Javar is left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut. Tell him I said...
Not the trail I'd expect from a master thief. Just saying.
sorry, guys. I'm doing sorry.
One less to worry about! What a waste! How many of you got, Hawk? Ha! May Andraste guide you! Got you!
There's a lesson to be learned. Messing with us is suicide.
Is everyone all right?
Messing with us is suicide.
One less to worry about!
Calm yourself, Javaris. You're not dead yet.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
But you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
Ah, I knew he was no burglar. We're not climbers.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead...
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives. Either option seem promising? Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Better luck wherever you're bound.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you...
You really ought to... Take that offer, Elf. It'd keep the coterie off your back pretty much permanently.
I don't need employment.
But it wouldn't kill you to make some friends in this city. 3 years and you're practically a ghost.
I prefer it that way.
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
in a strange place.
Tell me about it.
Knowing is half the battle. And it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
I don't think I'll be able to do that one.
So much blood! Well done, everyone. Quickly, before more guards come.
Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
You know the Tethras family businesses are registered in your cousin Elman's name.
You don't say.
But I can't find any record of you having a cousin Elmond.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's a little on the shy side.
Varric, he's imaginary.
Which makes him a much better head of the household than I am. He never misses the Merchants Guild meetings for one.
One less to worry about!
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, there's... I can't even describe.
I love that.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze.
I
with a
love
stench of
bringing her
rust and
now.
Throw up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here.
He has to listen to the guard captain.
He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
How about we skip this one? Send your man instead.
How about I shove a canary up? Maker. We need to stop this mist. Find the source.
Gotcha! One less to worry about!
These people aren't exactly helping us.
This should do the trick on those barrels.
this isn't it.
Got you! One less to worry about! Victory! Ah!
I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
That was beautiful!
Move, body.
Easy. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
Hello.
So, care to explain?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, but this is all wrong.
Which of my people?
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage me. I'm finished. I just need a few more.
One less to worry about! Ah! Got you! May Andraste guide you!
The Arashok was right, and wrong. You'll need to know about this.
Survivors are fine. Thank you.
I've heard about the Circle of Me. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Maybe not.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
What the Circle does here is better.
An alternative. Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see. But enough.
If there weren't so many
The
mages...
Harbor Master's office filled the order. I just need a destination. Where are we sending it?
The Viscount will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
An adventure. And where do I put it?
That's your problem.
Flaming bureaucrats.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard serial.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start his big finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Message for you.
About bloody time.
Hello, Emmerich.
I've spent the past few years continuing my I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called...
Is this man in hiding?
No, I know where to point. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end.
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't...
What do you need me...
You'll need to... Please... It's...
I can't put that.
How many people didn't make it out of here? We were lucky.
I am still in need of a few rare ingredients that...
I'm...
See.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall into Winter.
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
I found your patrol...
You have stopped. We were supplied for this task.
The alienage is overcrowded. Someone should do something about it.
Many thanks, monsieur. Your payment?
A rich Feynriel. Still a shadow of Val Royale, but impressive to hear.
Have you seen an elf about? Short, blonde hair,
You were allowed Basra to be unshocked as otherwise.
So, I was wrong. They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our... This elf was selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you dislike Kirkwall's...
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but grief. You are one of the few I have met with any... I cannot fathom how... You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
My welcome to the city was not so...
And yet...
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karastan are soldiers. The Q. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real...
He's free to choose to obey.
He chooses to be, as do we all. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people...
We accept those who submit to the Qun. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to induct.
It's been a...
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city...
Let them rot. Fixing your mess. Thank you.
That's an Oxman ready to charge. The Viscount should know.
Excuse me. Alright, defenders.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked.
I'll pass, but
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up?
I like the view. 3. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Isn't this...
Yeah, tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You start over.
I don't know. My first... the agony, what... I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Your problems...
Unlucky, but enough. Last bottle of the Egregio.
And what's...
The anniversary. Astio, care to hear the story?
Why not?
I'd like that.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? I was there with Denarius during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him... I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
There's nothing like war for covering one's...
I had no intention of escape. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me. I stayed with them for a time. Until Denarius finally came for me.
He was relieved.
Relieved to see his investment hadn't ended up. I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no When Denarius came, he ordered me to kill them. So I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned, but once it was done, I ran and never looked back.
This can't be...
I've never spoken about what happened. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Perhaps you're...
To you, Hawk.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a...
You just keep making this harder. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran... But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
We need some...
I agree. Bianca, let's stop by his new house.
So, you found an archdemon yet?
there's an expedition heading down there. You should go with them.
I think I might. After a drink. You were very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure. Fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the Rose with guards.
It is true what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
I wish we could do without places like this. I really do.
I was hoping you'd come. You'd a visit, and now they've taken him.
I have braved the fate before.
You have been so kind to us. Keeper Marathari thinks an ancient Dalish ritual can help free Feynriel.
Perhaps this is something best left.
I've already called for the Keeper. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too...
You have been far...
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not... The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinter's dreamers have the power to control the beyond. What humans call the Fade. Feynriel is the first in 2 ages to...
Just send me...
I told you...
Now, Ariane... Oh, there is more, I must tell you, that is not for her ears.
Is Feynriel in...
Indeed. And the danger... Feynriel cannot become an abomination. If you cannot save him from the demon, a death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
I will not let him be...
Now.
I can't imagine what aid I could offer in a...
I have no desire to explore the...
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
Dragon Age 2 quest is record, I'm not taking anybody doing this. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, I'll make sure no one betrays me.
Let us remain no longer than we must. Nothing here is real.
Come. Feynriel must be trapped further in.
Well,
Do not trust it.
call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
I will not give it.
Have it your way.
He came to us to learn his heritage.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, Mother told me the Dalish are honorable.
Why would she entrust her people to you?
You are one of us.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
That's a demon thing.
He lies.
No. Weren't you? You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
You.
The boy only wants his freedom.
Those who are free to choose always want. You think this slave would choose you?
Cast your eyes elsewhere, demon. I won my...
But you fear them still. With my aid, you could be free forever. You could have power enough to...
If you accept...
But... what?
A moment of your time.
Right, Mark. You do get results, don't you?
More of them ahead!
Is this what Mage's face?
Gotcha!
I'll have you scribe in all, my...
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
That's not your father, Feynriel.
A demon?
Then remember these.
You turned him against me.
And now you're...
Take a...
What? I've been waiting for you, love. Kill him, and everything we lost will be restored.
This isn't...
The Fade is the only...
I failed you, Wesley.
What's this to worry about?
Remind me never to get on our bed. Seems to be...
What a waste.
I can't spend another moment in this place. This is a world of monsters. And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
If I kill you here,
I was afraid of that for so long. To live.
Is this true?
Do it. Put the knife in my...
You can master this talent, Feynriel.
Perhaps Tevinter. I can do...
Feynriel has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands?
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him.
My son?
It is wise for him to seek guidance. I truly did not think what you...
I'm sorry. I should have stood beside you. I don't...
And I must apologize for my weakness.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. You accomplished a miracle. This book belonged to the lot. Please,